Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "Enlightenment is a wave realizing it is the ocean." Holy shit! Alright. My name is Molly. Nice to meet you. Or for you to meet me at least. I don't fucking know how that, Hello, I hope you're having a good day. My preferred pronouns are she, her. I like art. I'm very creative. I'm an artist myself. I record songs, write lyrics, poems, art. Very much so enjoy philosophically, and also, no, not philosophically, philosophy, and falafel. No, I've actually never tried that. It sounds like a weird thing, though. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard things about it, and I'm pretty sure it's a food. But I like philosophy. I like spirituality. I like pursuing, personal development these days. Spirituality. And am I religious? I don't know. That's a long thought process, and probably. And the answer is yes. Okay, it wasn't that long. But yeah, I am, I'm faithful. I don't know what religion I am. I just know that I'm religious. I'm religiously a bad bitch. Anyways, so there's, people outside as well, because I am on the balcony, as one might be able to, imagine that being the reality of my video being the video it is. So when I watch videos, sometimes I'm like, are these people real? Or are they only real if I click on their video and then they're not real anymore? So they're not even actually real. And sometimes I'm like that. What the fuck? Alright, bet. So this is going well so far. I guess I keep thinking about, like, how do I make this exciting? How do I make this exciting? But honestly, that's just bullshit. There's no way, this is a YouTube video. Maybe it is exciting for you. Maybe it's chill. Maybe it's relaxing. I've actually had a pretty good day today. Not gonna lie. Adjusting that whole thing, because I feel like, if I'm sitting back. So I've had a pretty good day today. I'm enjoying this, maybe. I don't know. Is this video gonna be a video? Yes, but, the concept of, that's a good point. Alright, don't go crazy on me now, because I'm starting to go crazy. If we both go crazy together, this is not gonna end well. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video. I just know that I'm making this video, and I'm already 3 minutes in, and I'm not stopping this time. No, I'm not. No. I'm just kidding. I'm really not stopping this time. I did a couple takes, few takes before this, and they were all like, it was like 5 seconds, and it was like a minute, and it was like 2 minutes. It was like, damn, I already made it 2 minutes, but, the flow ain't right. But right now, the flow is right. All right, so, introducing myself a little bit, maybe, anyways, let's get into it. Well, I said the music already. Yeah, I'm creative stuff, philosophically. Now I remember. Yeah, I was starting to get in my interests. I mean, those are the main things. I'm in therapy. Holy shit. Okay. I'm struggling. I struggle on a daily basis. I have like mood swings. I have BPD. I'm not gonna lie. Which, if you don't know, that is borderline personality disorder. And I was diagnosed with it less than a year ago in July of 2025. Today, it's like 3/7/26 or some shit. My roommates are inside, and they are near. You cannot see them, but I can see them if I look over here. And they are doing something. I kind of hope they don't bother me while I'm making this video. Oh, goodness. Okay. Because I was honestly hoping not to have to edit or clip any of it out. I hope this isn't too much bullshit. I mean, we're only 4 minutes in. But, I'm talking about everything that is running through my head. And I'm literally just spouting nonsense. So, maybe that's how it usually goes for a first video. Maybe not. I haven't seen a lot of first ever videos of all these YouTubers, you know, who made YouTube edited inging, and I find myself to be someone that I hate at sometimes, but I find myself to be someone that I love at many times, most of the time, or even all the time. Sometimes I get down. All right. This is true, and I'm being real with you, bro. Like, I'd be processing in therapy. I'm actually having a positive effect on the people around me, as far as I can tell. I've been trying to practice kindness, compassion. Say hey, hello. Even the people I don't like. Who does that anymore? Oh my gosh, I'm a very prideful person. A while ago, when I was at rehab, not the most recent time, hear me out, but the third rehab ago, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm 37 days sober, by the way. Woo, hey, wow. And being mentioning that, I do got this little, I like the CA meetings, if you know what that is. If you don't, maybe research it. If you don't maybe want to research it, then don't maybe want to research it. Because that's fine, I don't care. Basically, I'm 37 days sober. I struggle with substance abuse. I struggle with mental health. What was the thing I want to say? At the third rehab ago, it was a really rough one. I wasn't taking my meds and stuff. And I was having trouble with my connections and community and relationships around me. It was whack and wild and whoa. Stay over there, all right? Third rehab ago, stay over there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get, All right, so anyways, but there was this moment I had where there was a sign. Oh my God, chill. There was a sign hanging. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking signs. We know, I know, we got it, if you know, you know. There was a sign hanging up in, wow, that's beautiful. I gotta show you this. That, can you see it? Yeah, like, it looks all right, yeah, on the camera. It looks great, pretty good, pink hues among cumulonimbus or cumulus large poofy clouds, marshmallow style, not really marshmallow style, but kind of maybe like there could be there could be a big alien ship hiding behind that big massive clouds. If this were the movie that Jordan Peele makes. I'm insane, bro. Yes, please. Daddy, please. Chill. I was about to say that, even though I was thinking of that, and what I was thinking about, if you've seen that one. Is it a Vine? I don't know. Just a clip. Just that one short shot clip from Fat Mango where that individual is at an event and they actually mention something to, an older, male individual, and they said, Daddy, chill. They didn't say it exactly like that, but like I said, IYKYK. Why am I saying it abbreviated? It's if fuck you. What if you didn't know the abbreviation for that? IYKYK? And then I just said IYKYK. But you wouldn't know if you didn't know that abbreviation. You'd be like, what the fuck? But I did say it before that. I'm not saying that. I'm trying to say, let's move on, actually. We'll talk. We could come back to that later, maybe. It is starting to get dark out. I think I recorded actually a pretty nice time. There's not much pure, bright, beaming sunlight in my goddamn face, which I kind of wanted. Golden. What the hoes be calling that? With the pictures and the moments, and sometimes in a car or vehicle. I'm sitting down. There's some sun shining, and there's a lot of this video. This video isn't really talking about important things, but everything matters. Wait, nothing matters, but everything. What was it again? Everything. Does everything matter or does nothing matter? That's an important. If you want to answer that question in a comment, what do you think? Everything matters, nothing matters, or maybe some shifty shit in between, or maybe some shifty weird ass shit with both matters. Wait, no, where both are true. What do you feel about that? I'll let you know what I feel about that shit. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think about things like that sometimes, but really most of the time I think about other things. because those are just two things, and there's a lot of things out there, to be honest. And, you know, you could think about anything. You could think about blue blocks. Or bloob, bling. No, let's white out a erase marker on our typewriter. Professional Old English page. You know, we're typing that. All right, fuck all that. I know you're not gonna like me. Fuck the haters. And I like you if you like me. And also, guess what? If you hate me, if you don't like me, bro, if you hate this video and you hate my personality, well, first of all, you probably didn't make it this far. You might be commenting something. You know what? Challenge. No, should I do that? Challenge. Comment something hateful to me, even if you, I don't know. Maybe don't do that. I don't fucking care. What I wanted to say before my train of thought became a fucking spiderweb train of thought. You know, like how when a choo-choo train is on a choo-choo track, and then you got that fucking split zone where it's like, oh, how many people do I stop from being hurt by a train? And so maybe that would be like the spiderweb train. Or don't worry about it. Spiderweb train, you know, we're talking about spiderweb trains. So spider train. No, don't think about that. That's gross. That's bad. No, wait, I guess I'm talking to myself. You and the viewer, I was actually talking to you, but I realized I was talking to myself in a way, because I realized that the viewer, you know, probably wasn't going there with their thoughts with their head. They're probably just like, holy moly. Okay, so maybe the title of this video will be I'm Not Schizophrenic, I Swear, or something of the sort. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of my title ideas in my notebook, among a bunch of other actual normal shit, which is like, just like, I promise you I don't need to be medicated for ADHD, bro. Okay, I promise you. It's literally the nerves and the bones rattling and the butterflies swimming and the fucking snakes shedding, because it is that time of the fucking year where the zodiac gets shifty and the stars get swifty. I'm really glad that I said swifty, even though I'm not a swifty. And fuck all that, you know, I'm cringing at myself in my mind, my brain, every word that I speak in this video. Not every word, but a couple times. I will say it has happened a couple times, like, you know, this is not who I am. And that's very true. That's the craziest fucking part. I'll probably make this, you know, maybe the last little bit. This is not who I am. I want you to know this is not who I am. You know that, because you know you're not acting like yourself either. I 99% bet my money's on you are not being your truest, deepest, most innerest self. It is self. But maybe I am. Oh wait, I am being my most deepest, innerest self, because I can't help it, and you can't help it either. But nonetheless, we're all running around like, who the fuck am I? Facts. It's a good. Is it a bad question? If you want to find out who you are, either go look in the mirror or look around and say, whoa, or say something and be like, oh wait, that's who I am. I'm right here. Oh wait, whoa, I'm right here. This is who I am. Goated. Don't love me, because then I'll hate you. If you hate me, I will love you. Trickery, foolery, solve that riddle. You know, Charlie from the Charlie Barley, Philadelphia. No, don't talk about anything. Don't reference things. I don't need to be referencing things. What? Just not the point that I wanted to fucking make. I didn't have a fucking point that I wanted to make, and that's why this video ended up just like this. I will definitely probably end it soon. I am actually going to whip out this notebook, because I just had a couple things. I want to make sure, you know, I did write a couple poems today. I might even read one, because one of them is actually a few pages fucking long for a fucking poem. It ended up being like a, you know, different little thing. Alright, so yeah, once again, my name is Molly. It is nice to meet you. You're probably like, what did I just watch? And if you're tripping right now, then and if you're stoned right now, then well, if you're either of those things, I bet you clicked off this video as soon as I said I was 37 days sober. Lit. So if you're sober right now, you know what's up. or do we? I mean, what the fuck am I fucking doing? What the fuck am I doing? But I'm having fun. And this video, watch it get a million. This video will get a million views. This video will get a million views. This video will get a million views. I'm going to get super famous. I'm going to get super big off this video. I'm going to be awesome. I'm me, and I'm actually still me, and I'm always me. Guess what? Who knew? I'm actually me. All right, what did I miss? Life, struggle. I'm growing as a person. I'm evolving. Watch me evolve, motherfucker. All right, so what to expect from these videos? Honestly, I wrote some stuff down, like, video diaries, creative expression, ideas, music, philosophical and spiritual thoughts and shit like that. But honestly, after recording this first one, I'm like, I have no fucking clue what's going to happen. And I'm extremely disappointed in myself for how messy this went. But I'm actually very proud of myself because it doesn't fucking matter. Like I said earlier, nothing matters. I said that, right? I said that, right? I did say that. So if you don't believe me, you better skip back and, be like, oh, no, she didn't say that shit. What the fuck is she talking about? But she did. No, she didn't. Don't trust yourself or me or anyone. They're watching. Okay, chill. Hey, one sec. Jeez, why these... Can't they see I'm working here? All right, so... And with the question... We're going to end the video here. I'm going to talk about a little question. Tell me something awesome tell me something awesome about yourself. Tell me something you like about yourself or you love about yourself. Or just tell me something about yourself. You can even say, I hate myself too, because I said that earlier this video, and then we'll be like, rock and roll gang. Molly is out. And damn, it did get kind of dark. The pretty clouds are kind of gone, even though they were only a little bit pretty. Nature's not that cool. It's just a little bit cool. I promise you, trust me, I promise you. Really? No, nature's so cool. It's amazing. It's profound. It's beautiful every time. There's kind of dirt on the ground. Nature's dead, and we killed him. I'm pretty sure Nietzsche said that. Good night.